Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and I go by Rachel Ray on the internet, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my cross-stitching update in Flosstube. Welcome everyone, welcome back if this is not your first time. I hope that you'll join me today, maybe do a little bit of crafting while you are listening, and I'm going to share with you lots of goodies. I have a finish, I have a whip, and I have a new start planned, as well as lots of information about auction items, and I have haul as well. It's all a thing. So let's get started. Something that you may have heard about last week or through the tubes is that I am part of a project here on YouTube and Instagram and all the things, where we are doing a marathon, a crafting marathon in my case, but a stitching marathon in the others. I'm doing a crafty marathon for the murdered, missing, and Indigenous women, girls, and two spirits to raise money and awareness around that fact, and also to raise the money for the Coalition to Stop Violence Against Native Women that is actually based in the United States, that works on legislation and education within communities within the United States specifically, but this is not just a US issue. I'd highly recommend reading an essay. I'm going to leave it down in the description below. Please read this essay that was published in, I believe it was October of 2020, late 2020, that talks about the plight of Indigenous women, and it's very harrowing, but it's the reason why that we're doing this is because there is a disproportionate amount of women that are being killed or going missing in the United States, but also in Canada and Latin America, that are Indigenous peoples. And in order to get this to stop, we need to change what's happening in politics. And because crafting is not just for just to make us feel good and give us all the warm fuzzies, which it is a lot of the time, but crafting is also activism. And I like to use my platform to try to share these things with people and help people understand the issues that we have and how to fix them. And the way that I can help is by raising money, and I am pledging my crafting hours and my working hours there to this great cause. I'm matching my own crafting hours with a $1 donation. So hopefully by the end of this, I will be personally donating $100, plus any shipping fees of the things that I am auctioning off. And that is what I wanted to bring you today, because we had auctions and they just wrapped up today over on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, I am Rachel Ray Official on Instagram. You can check me out if you have one. If not, that's all right. I totally understand. This past week's auctions were for 3 items. We had 2 diamond paintings, both of which were out of print and very highly sought after. One was the Desert Princess, which is a painting of Princess Jasmine from Disney, and she is a gorgeous girl. And the other painting that was a Manny Manzano was the Beauty, which is Beauty from Beauty and the Beast. That and the cross-stitching pack that I've put together. This is an old work in progress of mine, and this also was auctioned off, and in total we raised $310 for the donation for the marathon. So thank you all so much. My goal at the end of this is to raise $1,000, so we are a third of the way there, basically. I want to thank Kay, Sarah, and Winnie. Thank you 3 for donating the money straight away. I really appreciate it. Thank you for everyone who bid on the auction items. I appreciate you all for driving up that price so that we could give some money for a good cause. If you would like to pledge and to match me or my crafting hours or your own crafting hours, or if you'd like to make your own account, please click on the donation link down below to see more information and to go forward from there. But I just want to say thank you so much. This week we will also have auctions. This time I will be hosting them over on Facebook. I will have 1, two or three out of print Mandy Manzano paintings. I will have another whip of mine, which I am letting go of, fully with I suppose I could tell you now so that you know in advance. The whip that I am going to be destashing for this event is the Mini Trick or Treat by Randall Spangler with the diamond paintings. By the way, it will remain a secret until those auction items go up. I will be placing them up online right as this video goes live, so that we have a full week to raise the money instead of just a few days. So let me show you what I'm giving away, or what I'm raising money for. This is the picture Trick or Treat, Mini Trick or Treat by Randall Spangler. Oh, sorry, this is a 28 count Brittany easy count. It is pre-cut. You're going to get my needle minder as well. I could include a needle if you need it, but this is a gorgeous, isn't it beautiful? Needle minder. I can't remember exactly the shop that I got it from. If I can remember, I will put it on the screen. I have started in this corner. The pattern I will have to purchase for you as a random act of kindness. So that will be included as well. I will give it to you as a digital download directly from Heaven and Earth Designs, because we cannot share digital patterns. That is not okay. You have to purchase them. So I have this start. I have the project card, of course, and then this is very important. So if you live abroad, out of the States like me, it's hard to get your hand on DMC. This project, I have the entire DMC on these tags. This comes from my friend Barbara. She does Thread Packs UK. I got these before Brexit, and now I can't buy them. So that's very, 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 very hard for me to get these. And you've got the entire more than enough for this project. Each piece of card has the name of the project on it, as well as the DMC number. And so you get all of the flosses that are neatly organized like this. You get the pattern, you get the whip, 28 count, 1/1, excuse me. It's very, very tiny, so it's like the equivalent of stitching on 40 count, I believe. I might be wrong about that. So it is very small, like as in very small stitches, but it's totally doable. I do have some hanging threads because I was doing the parking method. Hopefully that doesn't bother anybody, but this is not a huge project. As you can see, this is the size of it. So that's the bottom corner. I believe it goes up to about yay high. There's plenty of margin that I cut off this fabric, so you don't have to worry about losing any, don't worry. I've made sure that it's good. And then you're also gonna get my whip bag. This is a Love You More book sleeve, and it's this gorgeous kind of tree of life fall. It feels fall to me because of the inside as well. It's got those fall colors on it. You can use these for stitching or for books. This is a full-size sleeve, so it will fit a big project. So I have here the everything that you need. So this will be part of the auction. This is my contribution. The others are for donors that live in the United States. They're willing to ship. They're willing to ship in the United States, Canada, Mexico, and Europe, and Australia, I believe. My whip that I'm offering, this I am willing to send worldwide. I'm not asking my donors to do the same because they are paying for the shipping. So Also, I almost forgot, I have a one-of-a-kind bag from my friend Ashley, who goes by Monkey and Mouse, and she is going to be offering up a one-of-a-kind cross-stitch bag as well. So those auctions are on Facebook. You can go over there. Right now, I am Rachel Ray FB on Facebook. It's a page. That is how I will run the auctions this week, is over on Facebook. Had a few problems with Instagram and not being able to see people's comments, so I'm not doing it on Instagram anymore. Now, let's talk. Are we good? If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments section, and I'll be sure to answer. Next up is finish. So I had a new start and a finish this week, and I just finished it this morning, actually, so let me go ahead and get it prepared. I received Happy Mail a few years ago, I think it was 2020, from a subscriber here on YouTube, and they sent me a pattern, printed pattern, and the flosses for this very beautiful, which, excuse me while I I'm trying to get the fuzzies off. So sorry. There are fuzzies and it's driving me nuts. So this was given to me as a gift, and it's very beautiful, and I'm sorry I didn't start it sooner, but you know who you are. They wanted to remain anonymous, but you know who you are. So thank you so much. And here it is. So this, I don't have it with me. This is Cherry Blossom by Notico Patterns, Notico Patterns on Etsy. They are still available, and they have lots of beautiful flowers. They have bookmarks. They have all sorts of things on Notico Patterns shop. So here is Cherry Blossom. This is stitched on a 25 count Jobelin by the Crafty Kitten, who is no longer selling, unfortunately. So this took me 5 sessions and probably about 6 hours, I want to say, to do it from start to finish. And I didn't note it all down, but you could see a lot of it in my stories if you were following on Instagram or on Facebook. I did all of the back stitching last night, including the stamen. And then this morning, when I had more of a brain and a little bit of coffee, I did the French knots and beads. There are beads here. These are 2mm bicones in black. Hope you can see. I'm trying to get their sparkle on camera. So there are approximately, I think there are 18 beads here. I had a pack of 20, and I used as many as I could. 2 of them would not fit through my beading needle, so those had to go by the wayside. So yes, this is a finish. Now I just need to fully finish it somehow. Any suggestions would be appreciated, but I think this is definitely going to have to go on the wall in just a little tiny frame. So that's my finish. So pretty. I love it. I love it. I love the way that it turned out, and the beads really elevate it. Next is my whip. So sorry. So this is Gaia the Earth Goddess by Bella Filipina Designs. This is a pretty lady. I'll put her on top of my face. She is huge, and I think she's 150 by 2. Goodness, I don't have her with me, but she's a big one. And I started this with the hashtag Wood Goddess Sal. Sal stands for Stitch Along, by the way. Wood Goddess Sal, because me and my friend Heike are going to be stitching wood goddesses together. She's almost finished. She's like halfway finished with hers already. Stone Cold Coffee Crafts on YouTube and Twitch, and Instagram and all the things. Gaia, I started directly in the middle so that I could make sure that I, placed her properly. I'm kind of wishing that I had gone from the top to the bottom, but she's very dense in stitching. So this is almost like a full coverage piece, I'll be honest. And I stitched all of this week. I started her September 1st, which I will bring this closer to the screen in just a moment. I just want to have a look. So I actually started her on Thursday the 1st. So you would have seen her last time. I just don't remember where we were last time. So here we are now. This is, I have no idea how many stitches this is, but it is quite a lot. Any holes that you see over here and over here are for beads. I'm going to do the beading last, but I've been doing Kreinik as I go. So I don't know if you can tell, but this copper is all Kreinik. And there are exactly 6 stitches of Kreinik number 8 braid up where her belt is. You can't see me shaking my head, but it is hard to stitch with. That is it up close. I worked on this, I think, almost every day. Yeah, I've worked on this almost every single day, including today, and I've gotten this far. So I told you, I'm going to put this down. Oh, no, I'm not. This is 32 count Marbled Bunny by XJU Designs. So if you're looking for this fabric, it's on Etsy, and it's this very beautiful toasted marshmallow color. Originally, I had picked a forest green, heavily modeled one. It wouldn't have worked because the outside of her is all brown and dark green, so not going to work. So I'm doing Gaia in 12 parts in order to stitch along with my friends that are doing the Autumn Lane Sal. And because of that, I am calling her a little bit of wood Sal as well, because the Autumn Lane Sal is a dark queen of the earth as well. So we're calling them wood goddesses, a little bit of wood. I'm going to flash you my pattern. My goal is to get this part of this page. This is page number, 3. This is page 3 of the pattern. I'm doing the upper half. You can see here, and I am almost halfway done with this month's objective. My objective is to get half of this page done in the month of September, and I am on track, and I'm really happy about that because today is the 10th, and I believe I can, if I keep this pace, I will definitely be able to finish the half of the page by the end of the month. So the idea, if I didn't say it before, my idea is to stitch from the belt down, all the way down the dress, and then I will come back up and go up towards her head. I have stitched a total of 42, what is today, Saturday? Did I even count I don't think I counted my hours yet so far today. So I think I'll count my hours for next week. So as of yesterday, I had hit 40 hours of stitching. I'm almost halfway through my marathon, my pledge of 100 hours. I did say that I would stretch it over my stitching and my diamond painting this time because I'm finding that I'm diamond painting a lot more than I did in the last 2 years. So yes, I have done that. So if you would like to see how far I've gotten on my diamond painting, I also started this on September 1st. I know that this isn't cross stitch, but maybe there are some of you that might be interested. Diamond painting, for for those of you who don't know, is very much like cross stitch. It's just faster. I'm at the end of the last 2 squares. I will have reached 1/4 of this painting complete. This is a 60 by 90 centimeter painting. It's called The Ghostmaker by Ava Gaia Moon, and the designer of the kit is Diamond Shop, which is a Philippines-based diamond painting shop that licenses artwork and turns it into diamond paintings. And I think it's amazing. It looks so good. You can see the jellyfish. So I am including the hours that I am diamond painting as well, and my goal for this painting is to have it done by the end of October, which again, I'm on track for, which is wonderful, because as long as these 2 sections get done by the 15th, then I am there. I'm going to have this done by Halloween. So that's what I've been working on. I have diamond painted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days so far this week. I'm just making a note because I did also do those things today. So I have a whole list here on my journal. Just make sure that I keep everything together. I'm going to show you my plans. So not only are my plans to keep going with what I've been working on, but I'm also going to be starting something new for Season of Smalls. Oh, that was the thing that I forgot to say. I may have had a lot of coffee, but it definitely didn't work today. So this is a small by definition in my book. This is a small, and this I have entered in for the hashtag Season of Smalls that is being run by my friend Jessie at Mislaid Pages. And Jessie hosts this event. It's like a yearly annual event, and there's more details on her Flosstube and Instagram, so please check it out. I will have it linked down below. But so I've gotten 1 finish for Season of Smalls, and I'd like to get another, because I would like to give away this chart once I have it finished. I went online to my local online needlework shop. I'm taking this out of the bag, excuse me. And I found a few patterns that I'd like to share with you all eventually. And the first one that I want to share with you all, so I'm hoping to get it done this week. Actually, that's a really good incentive for me to finish, so let's do this. My next project is going to be the Celebration of Fall pin cushion. This is by Lindsay Lane Designs. I am going to be doing the main cushion, just that one there. And I dyed my own fabric. I'm only going to show half of it because only half of it is pretty. This is my own hand-dyed fabric that I did with blackberry juice. So I picked the blackberries and I simmered them with water for maybe 10 minutes. Got all the dye out of the fruit that I could, and then I dunked this in. So it was a little bit more difficult than just dunking. This side is not as great. It doesn't look as good. So we're gonna work with this side. This is a 20 count Aida. Now it has this purple magenta color, and I decided that the best color to go with this would be, and now this pattern calls for a variegated floss, but I'm going for solid. I'm going to go for solid green on this. And I think that this is going to be the best because it represents, not only does it look great, in my opinion, this also represents fall in Ireland. Blackberries and ivy, we don't, like where I live, not all of Ireland obviously, but at least where I live, there aren't that many trees, and so we don't get the changing of the leaves, of falling leaves, and crisp autumn, whatever. We have just the ivy it becomes more and more and more present, and the grasses brown and fade, but the willows lose all their leaves, the ash and everything lose their leaves, but the ivy stays, and so it does stay green all year long. It's just that this looks more like an autumnal palette for where I live. So I'm going to use these together. I'm going to stitch it. This is a French spun silk in the color pine. I don't have the designer there, but this is a beautiful silk. I'm planning on stitching this 1/1 if I can, or maybe 2/1 if it's too sparse. I'll test it out. So yeah, I'm going to do the main pin cushion, and I'm not going to worry about the little ones. I don't really want a scissor fob that's a cushion, but what I'd like to do is I'd like to take it then and do this thing that I've been meaning to do, where I take my spare diamond drills, the trash drills that I'm not saving for future projects. Because as you can see, I do a lot of diamond painting, so I have a lot of trash and spare drills that weren't good quality, and I do have a plan to use them in cushions. So why not get started? This will jumpstart me. So if you want this pattern, not this, sorry, if you would like a chance to win this pattern, please say fall in your comment, somewhere in your comment, please. Do not use the word giveaway. You have to be 18 years or older. You have to have filled in my Happy Mail form. If you don't know what I'm talking about, a Happy Mail form is a Google document that it basically just says your name, your YouTube name, if you have Instagram and Facebook, those names, and your email address. And then that way, when I do the random comment picker, the random YouTube comment picker, I'm going to look for the word fall, and it's going to spin, and it's going to give me a name. If it gives me your name, and then I go to the Happy Mail form and I don't see your contact details, then I'm going to spin again, because I can't. If you want it, just fill in the Happy Mail form, and then that way it'll be easier. So, Celebration of Fall, Lindsay Lane. I found this on Casa Sanina's website. I don't know if they have any more, but that is the plan, the new start plan for this week, and now I have to finish it this week. So, Season of Smalls, let's go. Next up, I have haul. Actually, before I get into haul, I want to tell you about some new Flosstubers to watch. In fact, I could probably be opening my packages while I talk about these people. So I have been watching a little bit of new Flosstube to me. New Flosstube to me, I should preface that, because these people are not like brand new Flosstube creators. They're not brand new to the community. They're just brand new to me. And I really like them, and I wanted to share them with you. First up, I found a wonderful human stitching journal club. And they are amazing to watch. If you like science, if you like biology, fantastic stitcher, does a lot of bugs, but if I would highly recommend checking them out, because their Flosstube is really fun to watch, and they are in the under 1,000 club, if you know what that is. Michelle Bendy talks about it a lot. It's where you have less than 1,000 subscribers, and we do like to help out our friends that are under 1,000, just in case they want to get monetized. Not everybody does, but some do. Then I found one named Bookish Stitchery. Bookish Stitchery is a stitcher who is very close to where I grew up, and I feel like a kindred kind of spirit to this person. They don't know this. I'm sorry if this is you just finding this out, that I watched all your videos and I was like, oh my God. So I also am a lit major. I did English literature as my major in university, and I was also a teacher. So it's nice to, be like, ooh, us too. Yee. So Bookish Stitchery, really like their videos. Then we have Kaylee Tenstitch. Kaylee Tenstitch just made her first Flosstube video, and wow, prolific stitcher, does really big projects, really big projects. And also, you might know Kaylee Tenstitch, excuse me, from Dee's 20 Stitches. Dee has done several giveaways with Kaylee's bags. So Kaylee makes these really interesting floss bags, and I actually just purchased one because I meant to purchase one last year, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was last year, or early this year, rather, for that big bag right there. That's my Zen Moss Garden chatelaine. I want a special bag for a very special project. So I got the Zen Garden project bag from Kaylee, and Kaylee just made a Flosstube video, so I want to share Kaylee with you. I will be showing you the bag once it arrives, and Kaylee has actually since reached out to me after I made my order, reached out to me and was like, oh my God, hi. So we had a mutual freak out over each other. And then the last but not the least is Handmade. I'm going to spell that Hanmayde. Handmade. She's amazing. The stitching and embroidery that she's done is just, I'm still watching her first video. And it's only because, it's not because she's difficult to digest or something like that. It's not that at all. She has such, this is the truth, she has such beautiful finishes in her video that I'm watching. I think it's a finish parade, or it's her first ever video. I can't remember. I think it's her first video ever. Her finishes have me spiraling in an enabler just tornado over here. Every time she shows a project, I have to go and look for this project. In fact, the last one that I just saw was this one that's like, I don't have words. It's like fire. It's gorgeous. She did chatelaines, fancy ladies, really difficult to find stitches. She's been stitching since she was a child. Her walls are covered in cross stitch. It's just like, and she has cats. Please go check her out. I don't know if all of them are under the 1000 Club, but I think you should check them out. And I wanted to make sure that I shouted them out because I know that I've been very bad about shouting people out in the past, and it's not that I don't want to, it's just that I always forget. And also, I'm watching a lot more Flosstube these days. So now let us go ahead and look at the haul. The haul is, one, I purchased 4 more balls of this very difficult to find yarn. This is Chromia in number 15. I can't remember exactly. Does it say? No, it doesn't say on here, but it's color 15. This one looks like it doesn't belong, but I'm sure that it does. Because there is blue in it. It probably is, it just stopped at the blue. That's probably what happened. Anyway, this color, evidently, is it beside me? Yes. Okay, it's on the floor. Of course it's on the floor. I am crocheting a cardigan. I purchased the kit for this cardigan from a local shop called Bantry Yarns. They are in West Cork. And I purchased all of the yarns for a different pattern. Then, and this was in 2020, and I didn't start it right away because why would you, right? Stash. But it turns out that Chromia, the Adria Fills Chromia line, they stopped making this yarn. So this color is gone, okay? So I'm having to go online. The owner of the local knitting shop actually said good luck trying to find any. I did find some though. I found 4 more balls, and I know that there are more out there. They're just going to be really hard to find and possibly expensive. This was purchased basin.si, basin.si. Yeah, I suppose that's the name of it. The 4 balls of yarn, they're 50 grams each. They were $17.68 and shipping was €9. The other shop that I found was in the Netherlands and the shipping was €32, and I was like, absolutely not. It certainly isn't. So I should probably email them and be like, hey, so I really want to buy this yarn from you, but I think your shipping is wrong. Next up, we have fabric. I made a purchase from Mill on the Floss Samplers. You'll have to Google that. Mill on the Floss Samplers. They are in France. That's my packing slip. Oh, I bought 2. Ooh. Mill on the Floss Samplers with compliments. So I've got 2 here. Tabby cat. I saw these on Instagram. I saw the little cat. And immediately I was like, yeah. Well, actually it wasn't just the cat, but I saw that it was also French, and I was like, ooh, shipping. Shipping is going to be low. So the first color, let's see how it smells. It just smells like fabric. It doesn't smell like fabric softener. This is Zweigart in the color Lichen. It's nice and neutral. Yay. 32 count, and it's a fat 1/8. It's a little bit green, can you tell? So just a little. It does look a lot like lichen. Which, who keeps saying it? Somebody keeps saying it lichen. It's lichen, but that's okay. It's a type of like, I'm pretty sure that it's a mushroom. Anyway, grows on trees. It looks green or white. And then we have the other one, which is also a fat 1/8. I just saw these and I was like, oh, I need these neutrals in my collection. So this is also 32 count, fat 1/8 by Zweigart. This one doesn't have the raw edge, or it's all raw edges. There's no top edge. This one has a stronger smell, but it's not like fabric softener or anything. And this one's called Squirrel Nutkin. Squirrel Nutkin. I thought that this would be a really good color to have for maybe winter stitch, or you know what this would be really good for? I don't know if this is the right size for it though. Have you seen The Secret Garden? It was a Sal, I think. The Secret Garden. Was that Penny Modernist? I can't remember. My friend Heike did it, and it looked really good. And last, but definitely not least, I have some haul from my friend JB. This is from the JB Collective. I met JB on Twitch, and I'm often in conversations with them over on my friend Dace's channel, and sometimes on my own. Oh my god, these are so cute. Hold on, wait a second. There's more than what I ordered in there. Okay, there's a note. Thank you so much for your order. I've included some freebies for you in this to do with you what you would like for them. Keep them giving away up to you. I'll say that the blade cut a wee bit deep on one of them. I do hope you enjoy the stickers. Also, I'd love to give you a permanent discount code for your viewers if you like. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay. So what I ordered is the Pride Pack. Hang on, hold. They are so cute. The little characters are adorable. If you like to do planner stuff, you know, if you have like a cross-stitching journal or something, look at these. Hope you can see. Aren't they adorable? So cute. They are so cute, JB. So I got the Pride Pack. And then I got the bobbin trackers. Don't know if you can see. They are teeny tiny itty bitty bobbin stickers. And you could use these in a variety of ways. But one of the ways that would be really fun is that if you are a planner, that you could put one of these stickers on the days that you've stitched. You could use one particular color per project, or, you know, whatever you want. But what's important is that you find JB. JB is on Ko-fi or Ko-fi. If you ever hear people say, you can go online and buy me a coffee, it's on this particular website. So I will have JB's link down below. I have a bobbin tracker card that I am offering to you. Just write the word bobbin, B-O-B-B-I-N, in your comment, and I will give you a bobbin tracker pack, the one that I haven't opened. And then I have the Zilla pack. I can't believe they sent me the Zilla pack. Look at these stickers. So JB has a character that's a little Godzilla. And there's a Godzilla driving a train, and there's Dino Pepper. Just super cute art, and I love getting art from people who enjoy making art. That is the haul, the whips. I did purchase something very important. So last time I told you all about my unicorn, my brand new Dimensions Gold unicorn. Y'all, I found it and I bought it. So nobody get excited, but I did buy it. It is Mighty Samurai by Dimensions Gold. It's out of print, and I purchased it. It's in Canada. It's being sent down to my friend Jessie, and then Jessie is going to send it to me. But I found it. I will not be using the kit Ada at all. I'm probably going to, or I don't know if it comes with Ada or if it comes with Lugana, but either way, I'm going to use my own fabric for this, and it's going to stand next to Miss Cherry Blossom when I finish that one. I'm so excited. Thank you all for your help. Thank you to everyone who sent me links and who made offers to help get it to me. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. That is it for me today, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this episode, and please don't forget to check out those links down below about the marathon and about MMIWG2S. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. And until next time, stay safe, stay hydrated, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.